So we're back at the front of the book on page 98, 10.2, Sense of Humour. And there are some exercises here to do with jokes that you can read on page 130, 134. And also, I'm not going to play this one. You can read the script in the back. It's actually the one that I told in class not too long ago. We are going to listen to something, though. We're going to listen to a radio program about humour. Now, I'm not too sure about the sound quality, so I'm going to treat it as listening and reading at the same time by putting the script up. So let's give that one a go. Listen to the first part of a radio program about humour and write down which nationalities might prefer each of the jokes. So this is all about different countries and what we find funny. Okay?
Audio 10.3. What makes us laugh? And do we all find the same things funny? It's often said that different nationalities have different senses of humor, but is there any evidence for that?
Well, there was some research done a few years back into the world's funniest joke by a group of researchers who called themselves Laugh Lab. They received over 40,000 jokes from quite a number of different countries, and they did seem to identify some differences. According to the study, people from Ireland, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand showed a strong preference for jokes with some kind of wordplay or pun, where a word has two meanings. Americans and Canadians seem to prefer jokes where someone looks stupid or was made to look stupid by another person. And many European countries, such as France, Denmark, and Belgium, like to make a joke out of topics that usually make us feel anxious, like illness and death. If you joke about it, it doesn't make you as anxious, I suppose.
Yes, maybe.
Well, there you go. I don't know if you agree with that one. I think people's sense of humour is very individual, isn't it? But maybe you can say generalizations about different cultures and what we find funny or the situation that somebody's in. Right, okay. So we're going to have a look, we're going to listen to part 3 now, but I'll just put up some answers for the first one. We saw the whole thing, so yes. Once you've read those jokes, of course, we had a joke about the hunters and about Bob and his car and about the tractor. Let's move on. Right, so we're going to listen to the second part of the program. You're going to complete these statements with one word from the listening. Okay, I'll put the script up again. Here it
Audio
comes.
10.4.
He was anxious, I suppose.
Yes, maybe. But you do have to be careful about humor, don't you? I'm very careful about telling jokes to people I don't know, in case I offend them.
Yes, there are quite a lot of jokes I don't tell unless I know the people pretty well. What one person thinks is hilarious, another might find really distasteful or just annoying.
Do jokes have anything in common, though? What actually makes us laugh?
Well, there's usually something unexpected in there. We talk about a punchline at the end of a joke, the final line that hits us and makes us laugh. For example, there's a famous Groucho Marx joke in the film Animal Crackers. He says, "One morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got into my pajamas, I'll never know." We usually laugh as soon as we realize that we've been mentally going in the wrong direction. That's why there's a strong link between a sense of humor and being intelligent, because your brain has got to react pretty quickly to get the joke. It's also one of the ways in which you can still tell the difference between a computer and a human.
What? When you tell a computer a joke, it won't laugh?
No, obviously it won't laugh, but it won't even get the joke. Understanding a joke requires a lot of world knowledge, linguistic knowledge, and that ability to suddenly shift quickly from what you were expecting to hear. Even young children struggle with this until they get to about 5. You hear them telling jokes that just don't make any sense at all.
Sometimes that's funnier than a proper joke, though.
Yeah, I know, humour, it's always a difficult one, isn't it? Right, here come your answers. Yep, the punchline comes at the the end of a joke. Well, you can read those ones. Okay. There we go. Punchline, intelligent. I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. Emotionally intelligent, maybe. Understanding of the world or the society around you. And yep, kids are not funny until they're 5. No, that's not quite true. Right, I better finish there. Next video coming up very, very soon.